Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Social Soccer and welcome to the Daily Results Show. Two competitions got into full swing last night. We had the English National League and guess what? The Champions League, it is back. Champions League qualification happened last night in what is a brand new Champions League format. To be honest, I don't really like it. You might do, so get in the comments. Give us your thoughts on that, but it's a new look Champions League. Don't worry though, we will be doing a video next week once the Champions League qualification is complete, outlining exactly what is new about the competition. If you're new here, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We are Social Soccer, everything you need for all things European football. We don't just concentrate on the mainstream, we cover absolutely everything. We have the Daily Results Show and we have the Daily Transfer Show for you guys to jump into as well. Tonight it's going to be a great show transfer-wise, so stay tuned for that. But now let's take a look at the results and everything that happened last night. So the National League is very much up and running in England. Last night saw Barnet. They beat recently relegated Forest Green 1-0, a 93rd minute winner from Zach Brunt. Braintree, they beat Aldershot 2-1. They were 1-0 down. However, an equaliser on the 75th minute from Che Cooper, followed by a 90th minute winner from Kyrell Lisby, secured all 3 points. Eastleigh, they made it 3 from 3. They are top of the league, thanks to a 2-1 win over the much fancied Solihull Moors. Goals from McCallum and Taylor inside the first 10 minutes clinched the win. Halifax and Gateshead shared the points last night in a 1-1 draw. Owen Asani put Gateshead 1 up after 46 minutes, but 2 minutes later the equaliser went in from Adam Senior. Maidenhead, they lost at home to Altrincham to make it 3 defeats in the first 3 games. James Jones with the only goal there. Oldham and Fylde shared the points, An equaliser from Oldham's Manny Monte levelled the game. Check that out if you haven't. It's a great finish from far out into the bottom corner from the Cameroonian defender. Southend, they won 2-0 against Boston. Goals from the ever-reliable Harry Cardwell and Gus Scott Morris. That's Southend's first win in the season. Newly promoted Boston, they remain winless. An 82nd minute winner from Joey Gray won the game for Hartlepool against Tamworth. Hartlepool, they remain unbeaten and haven't yet conceded a goal this season. Tamworth were unlucky in this. They hit the woodwork twice in added time. Sutton, they won away at Wealdstone after Charlie Waller's 11th minute strike. Sutton remain unbeaten and Wealdstone, just like Tamworth, are yet to register any points in their first 3. Woking got a big win over Dagenham last night thanks to substitute Charlie Kendall's goal in a 1-0 win. Newly promoted Yeovil got the 3 points against Ebbsfleet in a cracker at Hewish Park. 2 goals in 3 minutes from Lewis Page and the much-travelled Dominic Samuel drew Ebbsfleet level back to 2-2. But it wasn't enough after Yeovil found a winner in the 82nd minute from Harvey Greenslade. And finally, York, they beat Rochdale 1-0. Ricky Aguirre's winner in the 4th minute was enough to settle the game. So to the Champions League qualifiers. First off, Glimt took a significant step towards Champions League qualification. They defeated Red Star Belgrade 2-1. Goals from Audin's Luris Bjortov and Isaac Mateta sealed the win. They're unbeaten in 8 games, Glimt, and they fought really well this season, including Michael Tomic, who we covered in the transfer window 2 days ago, Jens Peter Hauger as well from Frankfurt, and the mentioned Mateta from Groningen. Mateta, the left-back, he nearly opened the scoring early on, but keeper Illich made a great save. The Norwegian side, they just dominated possession. Frederick Strovold hit the crossbar in the first half as well, but it ended goalless. Second half, centre-back Odin Bjortov finally broke the deadlock in the 50th minute with a bullet header, followed by a stunning strike from the left-back Mateta to make it 2-0. 2 defenders on the score sheet for Glimt. Red Star, they pulled one back late on through Ogjen Miomovic, but Glimt held on for the win going into next week's second leg. Next, Dynamo Zagreb made a strong case for advancement. 3-0 winners over Karabag at the Maksimir Stadium. The Croatians are top of their domestic league, 3 wins from 3. They took control of the game early with the new man signed from Rijeka, Marco Piazza, opening the scoring on the 29th minute, tapping in from close range to get his first ever goal for the club. Remember, he is formerly of Fiorentina, Schalke and Juventus, so a great signing. Overall, it was a half completely dominated by Zagreb. They were evidently too strong. Into the second half, It was time for Sandro Kulenovic. He stole the show once again for Zagreb, scoring twice within 5 minutes. If you don't know about this guy, I'm sure you will very, very soon. Very, very soon. He came into the game with a goal on the 75th minute, a well-placed left-footed shot after a clever pass from the creativity of Martin Buturina. Kulenovic then sealed the victory just 5 minutes later, slotted in off a rebound from a shot from Juan Cordoba. He has 3 goals in the opening 3 games in the league for Zagreb, and now a Champions League double takes him to 5 goals in 4 games. 11 goals for him last season. He's 24 years of age. We're going to be doing a piece on him at Social Soccer when the transfer window shuts. He will be included in our young European list of ones to watch. Zagreb, they'll head into the second leg in Baku with a very comfortable lead indeed. And then Lille, they took a big step towards the Champions League with a solid 2-0 victory over Slavia Prague. Goals from Jonathan David and Edin Zagrova, giving Lille a crucial advantage heading into the second leg. The game started with Lille in total control. It wasn't until the second half though that he actually broke through. Jonathan David opened the scoring in the 52nd minute, finishing calmly after a well-placed pass and assist from Hakan Haraldsson. Lille continued to press, and their efforts were rewarded in the 77th minute when Edin Zagrova doubled the lead. Zagrova, he'd been a threat all night. He picked up after a flick on from Jonathan David, manoeuvred into the box and slotted it past Slavia's keeper into the bottom corner. Prague, look, they did have their moments. They had 2 disallowed goals, but Lille's defence held firm, ensuring a clean sheet. The Czechs are going to have to regroup quickly if they're going to have any hope at all of overturning this deficit in the second leg. So there you have it. Busy night of football going on. It's just great to have football back, isn't it? We've had the Euros, we've had the Olympics. That's all done now. We're in full swing. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe to stay up to date with all the games and, of course, all the transfers as well. We will have our daily transfer show tonight. Lots to get through. It was a great show last night as well. If you haven't seen that one, look below, click onto the channel and have a look at that. Some very interesting stories coming out. But already today we've had 7 confirmed transfers across the big leagues in Europe. We will be covering them tonight. So take care until then. We'll speak to you later on. All the big transfer stories will be covered this evening. So make sure you subscribe, join the community, join on in, and we'll speak to you then.